29 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where I say good Monday morning to each and every one of you. Good morning to Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Good Morning Grenada for today, Monday, the 26th day of January, 2026. How was your weekend? I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you got all the needed rest. Hope you got to do the things that you had to do and that you're up and ready to face the challenges of this brand new day. And for some, it's the start of the brand new work week. And now, let's go to our prayer. Heavenly Father, on this marvelous Monday, we come before you with hearts full of hope and expectation. Thank you for the gift of a new week, for fresh beginnings, and for the strength to face each day with courage. You are our guide, our refuge, and our sustainer. Thank you for watching over us through the night and for blessing us with another sunrise. Lord, direct our steps, order our thoughts, and keep our hearts steadfast in your truth. When challenges arise, remind us that you are greater. When we are weary, lift us up with your mighty hand. Thank you for the doors you open that no one can shut, and for closing the ones that were not meant for us. May you continue to heal us, deliver us, and keep us covered under the precious blood of Jesus. In his name we pray. Amen, amen, and can I get an amen? Monday blessings. Have a great week. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Tone, good morning to you. And to all those of you who are locked on at this time, wherever you are, I hope all is well. It's 27 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Those of you out in the diaspora, good morning. Good morning to Lex and Jonah and Edward out there in Japan and the entire Japanese contingent locked on. Hope all is well. Have to learn to say good morning in Japanese now. Can someone assist me? Although it's not morning, it's evening. Yeah, they're approaching evening in Japan. Yeah. Here's the 23rd Psalm, a good way to start the day. Good morning to all the farmers and fishermen of the nation. Those of you involved in livestock, you're involved in crops, aquaponics. Mr. Leslie Quantum Smith, good morning to you. As we head to the word of the day, that word today is community. Community. And it is spelled COMMUNITY, community. Community, that's the word of the day. What it means, a group living together. That's a community, a group living together. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The community came together to support. 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. You know, ever so often, you know, I'm seeing it starting to resurface, but in years gone by, you know, community did things. You know, a house had to be built, a community came out, and they called it maroon, you know. Yeah, everybody come out, the owners, the owners of the property, they would maybe cook and, you know, you have drinks and everything, but the community came out, and in less or no time, the house was erected. That died out a bit, but I'm starting to see signs of it again. That's a good thing, yeah? Yulin Alexander, good morning. Mildred Smith, Jelly-Ann McIntyre, Michelle Bernard, Mary E. Banks. Who else is here this morning? Let me see. Sylvina Charles, Monica Miros Williams is with us. Destined to Win Overcomer, Joanne Brathwaite Batson, Veronica Sandy, Yolan Swan is with us. Where's Jennifer Collimo? Good morning, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well. Petlin is with us as always. Good morning. And I've got my friend from LA. Good morning from your LA friend who is in snowy and cold Washington, D.C. Keep inspiring, innocent. Continue to let God use you. Thanks, John Tomlinson. Yeah, I interviewed him a couple months ago. He's coming to do a very wonderful initiative with this sports training and everything like that. Good morning to you and your family, bro. My friends in Jamaica, good morning, Mr. What's his name again? From Barbados. Is it Crawford? Yeah, good morning to you. My friends in Trinidad and Tobago, I'm hearing. Listen, this world is really a copycat place, right? We've seen the shooting in Minneapolis, right? With Miss Good, and then they have Mr. Pretty just shot, execution style. And a couple has just been, executed in Trinidad by the police. I mean, come on. It is often said a fish starts rotting from the head. A word to the wise is sufficient. I mean, could you imagine? The world has just gotten silent and moved on to the next news cycle after what happened in Venezuela, It seems to be, history now already. It was wrong. I'm not hearing about Nicolas Maduro and his wife. Yes, Yolan, those were the good old days, eh? Michelle Bernard, how are you doing? It's really sad to see. I mean, when people kill, do you take into consideration that this person would never ever come back? They've got families, they've got friends, they've got responsibilities, they might have children that are dependent on them. You just out their light and move on to the next one. This is madness. You know what I'm saying? It's madness, man. Yeah. 21 minutes on to 7. The motivational tip of the day: success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. What would you like to be, a successful person or a happy person? Success is getting what you want. However, happiness is wanting what you get. Which one will you choose? I choose happiness. Thanking him for whatever he chose my way. Because you know what? I always say nothing is a surprise to God, eh? Nothing is a surprise to God. So if that's what he throws at me, that's what's best for me, I will smile. Nice. Erlin in the U.S., good morning to you. The MacMeos, good morning. Esther and your son, good morning to you. Yeah. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Yep. It is. Whatever you're going through, he can. Pastor Stanford Simon, good morning to you. How are you doing, bro? And the congregation of the St. George's Baptist Church. I can't forget my own pastor. Pastor Laurie Dominic and the First Family, good morning. You haven't seen me in a while, right? I'm here. For every breath you take, thank him. You better thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I will be having a jam in the studio sometime soon. Yeah. We look forward to that conversation. What's buzzing this morning? Buzzing this morning. All right. Well, the police leadership, they had a retreat that aims to boost capacity and national security. That's on the local scene. All the top-notch guys in the RGPF, they had a retreat and had their discussions and had, put their plans and so forth and exchanged ideas. They got some speeches and so forth. Honorable Deacon Mitchell was there, Prime Minister. Morning, sir. How are you doing, young fellow? Good morning to your grandmom, your mom, your sister, the family. Good morning. I want to say good morning to Dr. Adrian Joseph. Yes, Joseph, yes. Yeah. It's Adrian Joseph. Nice. Also buzzing. Outrage over police killing in Trinidad and Tobago. Copycat. Yeah, if ICE could get through and get away with it, then, man. Come on. Ms. Pasad Bisesa, what are you doing about this? Internationally, fury in Minneapolis after federal agents fatally shoots a nurse. And in sports, Grenada under 20 men football team, well, they drew against Trinidad and Tobago 1-1. We've got these stories and so many more coming up in the morning edition coming up shortly. Good morning to Michael and Mike Hutchinson. Inspector Leon McQueen and the family. Spanking yesterday, boy. Wow. I like that. I like that color match. I like that blend, that collage. Zizi, good morning. Toya. Mr. Victor and family next door, good morning. As a matter of fact, good morning to Corinth. Good morning to the folks up in the Mohai, Gail and Alva. Don't tell Miss Maury I said morning, all right? Miss Randa, good morning to you. Rashiba, Toya. Content and Malty, good morning. Central. Orlando and your mom and dad and the family. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent to Morris Bishop International Airport. Welcome to Grenada.
Our marketing goals for 2026 are ambitious yet achievable. We aim to drive airlift growth by collaborating with airlines and travel partners to expand seat capacity and routes. Strengthening community and stakeholder engagement is key, as we want to ensure that the benefits of tourism are felt broadly across our islands. Promoting sustainable tourism is a priority, as we encourage practices that preserve Grenada's environment, heritage, and cultural identity. We also want to focus on expanding into new markets while reinforcing our brand's position in existing markets. By increasing engagement and conversion through targeted digital campaigns, enhancing content quality, and building strong relationships with industry partners, we hope to boost brand awareness, improve our reputation, and secure media mentions in our target markets.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey
This is the GBN Morning Edition of News for today, Monday, 26th January 2026. In the headlines, police leadership retreat aims to boost capacity and national security. In the region, outrage over police killing in Trinidad and Tobago. Internationally, fury in Minneapolis after federal agents fatally shoot a nurse. And in sports, Grenada under 20 men draw 1-1 against Trinidad and Tobago. The details to these and more after these messages.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Southern Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Guys, have you heard about the oil and competition that's happening on the Post Airstrip? Yes, and we, the Time City students, will be there. It is hosted by the Grenada Broadcasting Network and their sponsors at 10 a.m. on the Post Airstrip. Don't hear it. Come out in the numbers and be there. Compete with us.
GBN's Oil Long Fest is proudly sponsored by Glen Elch Spring Water, Grenville Credit Union, the Marketing and National Importing Board, Echo Blue Limited, Rush Distributors, Grenada Cooperative Bank, Grenada Paper Products, Hubbard's, Superb Distributors, and Grenada Motor Club.
Good Monday morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph saying a special good morning and welcome to our friends, graphics and the team from Hot 98 FM. Well, in the local news, the senior management of the Royal Grenada Police Force, the RGPF, participated in a strategic leadership retreat on Friday under the theme Leading with Vision. The retreat focused on strengthening leadership capacity and aligning policing strategies with national development goals. Presentations were delivered by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, leadership and performance experts, and mental health professionals, covering areas such as strategic leadership, performance management, ethical policing, and officer wellness. According to Acting Commissioner of Police Randy Cornett, the retreat is the first in a series of leadership initiatives that show a long-term commitment to developing the force's senior command. The Grenada Postal Corporation, the GPC, is advising the public that its St. George's operations will be temporarily relocated effective Monday, February 2nd, 2026. The main office at Burns Point, the collection point at the Public Workers Union building, and the Bruce Street Post Office will all will move to a new facility at the National Cricket Stadium compound, accessible through Gate 6. The last day of operation at the PWU collection point will be Tuesday, January 27th. The GPC Global Services will be closed from January 28th to 30th to facilitate the move and will resume at the new location on February 2nd, operating from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Post office box customers will continue to access the boxes at Burns Point and Bruce Street. And finally, accountants and bookkeepers are invited to join the Inland Revenue Division for a consultation on G-Tax, taxpayer compliance, and professional ethical responsibilities. The session will feature practical guidance and open discussion to support accurate tax administration. The consultation takes place at the Galleria Mall in Grand Anse on Tuesday, January 27th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. In the region, public outrage has followed the release of CCTV footage showing 31-year-old Joshua Samaru appearing to surrender moments before police opened fire, killing him and critically injuring his common-law wife, Kaya Sili. The video appears to conflict with a statement by Police Commissioner Alista Guevara, who previously said officers were involved in a high-risk pursuit in Valsine and claimed the occupants challenged police. He said a gun and ammunition were found at the scene. Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations Suzette Martin said police will fully cooperate with the Police Complaints Authority, the PCA, which has launched an independent investigation and declined to comment further. The PCA renewed its call for body-worn cameras to improve accountability. This incident is the fourth police killing for 2026. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines government is rolling out rapid training and certification programs to address a major skills gap in the local workforce, even as unemployment remains near 20%. Prime Minister Godwin Friday says a shortage of specialized workers is delaying key infrastructure projects. The Ministries of Health and Education are collaborating with other agencies to fast-track training and certification to prepare Vincentians for modern construction and specialty jobs within the next 6 months. Health Minister Daniel Cummings said the goal is to ensure locals can benefit from major state projects instead of relying on foreign labor. Looking further afield, demonstrators gathered on the streets around the spot where border agents killed 37-year-old Minneapolis nurse Alex Pretty on Saturday. We've got more in this France 24 report.
They want justice. Some demonstrators are arrested.
That could have been your brother! That could have been your father! That could have been your sister! That could have been your daughter! Keep looking at me! That could have been your son! You're defending them and they're killing your friends! They're killing your neighbors! They're killing us! Shame!
The Department of Homeland Security is once again trying to claim the killing was legitimate defense. Protesters don't buy that. They say ICE are acting with impunity, trampling on the law.
I have children, and they're shooting people in our neighborhoods. My kids are scared. They're snatching children that are the same age as my kids. They shot a man who was already on the ground, who was being covered by multiple, I think it's 7 officers. It's completely unnecessary. We know that they're here just to scare us, and we're not going to be afraid.
Officers here have warned us that we should leave. They will be spraying more tear gas, throwing more tear gas canisters.
Protesters see this as yet another murder carried out by federal agents here.
And finally, Palestinian Bedouin families departed in Al-Aja in the occupied West Bank, saying ongoing harassment and violence by Israeli settlers forced them to leave. We have more in this Reuters report.
These Palestinian Bedouin families from the Ain al-Oja community in the occupied West Bank packed up to leave their homeland on Saturday, saying they could no longer take the harassment and violence by Israeli settlers. They were the last members of their Bedouin sheep-herding community in the Jordan Valley area. There were 120 families, resident Naif Salam said, but we are the last ones. We're forced to leave. Naif Salameh said they used to get support from activists. But they attacked the activists as well, he said. We can't handle this anymore. Activists say Israeli settlement expansion has accelerated in recent years, displacing Palestinians who have lived on the land under military occupation since Israel captured the West Bank in the 1967 war. Most countries consider Israeli settlements illegal under international law. Israel disputes this, citing historical and biblical ties to the land. United Nations data showed 2025 was one of the most violent years on record for Israeli civilian attacks against Palestinians in the West Bank.
And that story concludes the regional and international developments. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Well, Grenada's men on the 20 football team earned a hard-fought 1-1 draw against Trinidad and Tobago in an international friendly on Friday. That continued their preparations ahead of upcoming regional competitions. Hosts Trinidad and Tobago took an early lead in the 11th minute after capitalizing on a goalkeeping error, but Grenada found a deserved equalizer in the 62nd minute through Raheem Raybon. Team Grenada held firm for the remainder of the contest to secure the draw away from home. The friendly formed part of Trinidad and Tobago's invitational series as they prepare for the CONCACAF Men's Under 20 qualifiers in February, while providing Grenada with valuable international match experience at this level. Passionate is who we are. Abusive is not. So said Cricket West Indies in a statement about respectful online conduct. CWI said that it will restrict social media accounts involved in cyberbullying, harassment, or personal abuse from interacting with its online platforms. The board warned that abusive comments targeting players and their families have no place in West Indies cricket, stressing that online attacks can cause real and lasting harm, especially to young players. CWI is urging fans and stakeholders to engage respectfully online, reminding the public that unity and respect are core values of West Indies cricket. That's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports during our luncheon edition and, of course, in our primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Johnson, I haven't heard you for a while. Good morning, Cassie.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners. Here is the weather for today, Monday, 26th January 2026. Currently at the airport, conditions are cloudy. Winds are from the east at 15 miles per hour. Pressure 1015.2 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature 26.4 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 86%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.2 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature last night 24.5 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 0.1 millimeters of rainfall at the airport, which brings the total for the month to 28.5 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, breezy, and slightly hazy with a few brief isolated showers. Today's maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough, waves 7 to 10 feet in northeast easterly swells. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently rising and will be high at 8 a.m., low at 3 p.m. Sunset today, 6:07, sunrise tomorrow, 6:32. Again, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, breezy, and slightly hazy, with a few brief isolated showers. A marine advisory remains in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Cassia, just before you rush off, I'm seeing a steady flow of rain, not heavy, but ever so often we get some rain, and it's very windy. Is there a phenomenon for that?
No, well, usually around this time, due to the subtropical high-pressure system, we get windy conditions, and we would get some rainfall now and then as the cumulus and stratocumulus clouds come over us.
Okay.
So it's normal.
All right. So it's just the cumulus and them just acting up.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I guess they interacting with that wind that comes down from the
northeast trades.
The northeast trades, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Cassie. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
All right. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's 4 minutes gone past 7 o'clock to end the news. A recap of the headlines. A police leadership retreat aims to boost capacity and national security. In the region, outrage over police killing in Trinidad and Tobago. Internationally, fury in Minneapolis after federal agents fatally shoot a nurse. And in sports, Grenada under 20 men draw 1-1 against Trinidad and Tobago. Now that has been the morning edition of news for today, Monday, 26th January 2026. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive and safe day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Graphics and the team from Hot 98 FM, thanks for sharing your time with us. Have a good day, everybody.
Lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey there.
Did you know? The GPPA now offers more ways to take control of your health. That's right, copper and hormonal IUDs plus hormonal implants, all available to you. Safe, effective, and empowering options because your body, your choice. This message is brought to you by the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association through the Build Back Equal project, funded by Global Affairs Canada.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bill straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click sign me up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
Hi, I'm Roseanne from Team Flow, together with GBN as we celebrate our nation's 52nd independence with what we love the most, Oil Dung Festival. Flow is more than proud to be a sponsor for the second year, and we encourage each and every one of you to come together and be connected at Pearl's Airstrip January 31st over some good oil dung. Come taste all of the different specialities and be a part of celebrating our nation.
GBN's Oil Dung Fest is proudly sponsored by Glenelg Spring Water, Grenville Credit Union, the Marketing and National Importing Board, Echo Blue Limited, Rush Distributors, Grenada Cooperative Bank, Grenada Paper Products, Hubbard's, Superb Distributors, and Grenada Motor Club.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Oil Fest 2026. GBN Oil Fest. I took part last year and I'm the champion. And I'm looking forward for persons to compete with me. All come up, Paul's Airstrip. Come up, let's cook the national dish. I know you Grenadians can real cook. And all you know about oil it's all about breadfruit to coconut and taste and colors. So all come, let's compete.
GBN's Oil Long Fest is proudly sponsored by Glenelg Spring Water, Grenville Credit Union, the Marketing and National Importing Board, Echo Blue Limited, Rush Distributors, Grenada Cooperative Bank, Grenada Paper Products, Hubbard's, Superb Distributors, and Grenada Motor Club.
All right, folks, it's now 14 minutes after 7 o'clock, and I'm happy to join Sergeant Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Sergeant Paul, good morning.
A splendid morning to you and also to your listeners, especially your drivers, including our pedestrians and everyone who is listening as well. We just want to say that it's a blessed Monday morning, and persons are looking forward to what is happening to know that where they should head on a morning time. And this morning is no exception, and we definitely will let persons know. As it relates to traffic already on a morning time, we had some feed, which I just lost, but nevertheless, I would dive right into it because I saw most of what is happening around. And so far, so good. Most of the areas are moderately flowing with traffic coming to and fro, especially traffic heading to towns and its adjoining roads. With the exception of the St. Paul's Public Road, we already start seeing some movement there, and persons are to be take caution as you travel along that public road at the moment. If you're coming out from the Calivini Public Road, you have a moderate flow of traffic. It is not that heavy as yet, but we expect that traffic to be a little bit heavy as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour. But so far, we're seeing here that the St. Paul's Public Road it already starts, that traffic already starts building, so persons know what to expect, especially on a morning time coming out from that direction. We've already let you know that on mornings that traffic is rather troubled, and we definitely can see and observe while you heading to work. We'll let you know what is happening there. So as we stated, most of the other areas are moderately flowing. to and from. We have no accidents, no unusual report or occurrence or anything that obstructs traffic in that area. Just want to dive right into the accident state for the past 24 hours. The accident state for the past 24 hours, we have a total of 9 minor accidents reported. 9 minor accidents, and they are as follows. The St. Paul's Police District had 3 minor. In a long time, we didn't have that much from St. Paul's. They had 2 from St. David's, also 2 from Grenville Police District, and 1 from St. David's and Sutter's, respectfully. This gives us a total of 9 minor accidents, and we dive right back into what is happening. We just saw the Western Corridor, and it is moderately flowing. So persons coming up from the western side can do so with some easement this morning. As we dive right over to traffic coming out from the Grand Tank side, and we already start seeing movement there. It is moderate with the possibility of becoming heavy at any minute because of trajectory as we've seen most of the time, and we know what can happen, and at the time persons are heading to their work or heading to wherever they are, whether to or from work. But we're seeing here, it is moderate to the possibilities it could become heavy as we speak. So most of the areas, as we noted, as I stated, is moderate at the time, with the exception of the St. Paul, traffic coming from the St. Paul's. If we look at the Mount Parnassus area, moderately flowing as well. We look at the Tempe area, moderately flowing as well. Even to and through the town of St. George's, the traffic is moderately flowing. But, it's seeing that build up, as I stated earlier on, and along the Calavini Public Road, which leads on to the Toby Public Road, and most of our traffic heads on to the Grand Dance, and some to the Springs, but we know the majority. And we know what happens, traffic coming out from that Toby Road, which had to stop for vehicles passing through the Woodlands direction. And that is one of the contributing factors to the traffic build-up in that area. However, persons have the alternative to use the Woburn Public Road to avoid that bumper to rush. But most of the times, it is a lot easier to go through the Toby Road. Well, I shouldn't say easier, but shorter. But taking in mind that you have to get through that traffic. But the roads are a bit wet this morning. We had some precipitation last night. And once that happens, we tend to have it becomes a lot deep. It becomes a lot much of a disadvantage for drivers to stop in those conditions. But and we know what happens. We do have some oil in the road, and makes it a lot difficult. But I want to encourage drivers to make sure that we maintain our tires properly. Make sure that our tires are not smooth, are not showing wire, are not showing thread, so that you can have a good stopping distance once you do decide to stop within the given distance and time that you have. But maintaining your tires is very important, because if you do not have any grip, you will not be able to stop properly. But as we take a look again back onto the traffic, Springs traffic is flowing moderately as well. So most of the area, as I stated, moderately flowing, with the exception of the St. Paul's area, which is heavier than normal and which we expect on a morning, especially Monday morning. So persons coming up from that side, you know what to expect. You can have traffic diversion. If you're heading over to the Grand Tank direction, you can use the Tempe Road, Grand Dance. You can use the Munjaloo Springs Depot and head on out. So for persons who have not left home as yet, I urge you to please do to avoid those traffic rush this morning, because we definitely know that the traffic will build on a morning time as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, because that is the time most people get to work for. But nevertheless, as I've advised, let's leave home earlier. The best bet to get out of the traffic. Okay. So, yeah. So if you're heading out, and as I'm about to wrap up, I just want the person to know what is happening, especially in Grand Nance, is moderately flowing as well. So most of the areas moderately flowing, with the exception of the St. Paul's, which have a heavier flow of traffic, and the traffic coming from the Calavini direction. So that is as much as we have for persons this morning. Let's continue to drive safely so that we can see the reduction in the accident rate. And as we dive a little into road safety, and that question that we normally would ask every morning, and I ask my my host to ask that question, since he has a lovely weekend.
If you're texting or talking, then who is driving? Who's controlling that vehicle?
Just not to cut you, but I think that should make a good slogan for our road safety this year. What do you think?
Definitely it should. It definitely should. Definitely. All right, well, Sarge, thank you very much for a comprehensive report this morning, as always, and we look forward to another engagement in the morning.
Most definitely. Have yourself a blessed day.
You too. Folks, that has been the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got the Ariza Moments right here on Classic. Don't you go anywhere.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side. Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
This Valentine, celebrate under the stars at Love Fest. Saturday, February 14th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring all the way from Antigua, Burning Flames. Also live, Sabrina Francis, Rita, and Ultimate Perfections Band, Pan Wizards, and more. Whether you're coming solo, with someone special, or rolling deep. Love Fest is filled with moments to enjoy, like making your own chocolates and candles. Early bird tickets are sold out. General admission starts at $100. Grab a couple special for only $180 while stocks last. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Eventbrite, and GoToFet.com. Upgrade your experience with our bottle service, Sweetheart Table for Two, or a more private Cupid's Cabana. Love Fest is on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, starting 6 p.m. at Quarantine Point.
Welcome, viewers and listeners. It's a Riser's Moment on a Monday morning. As always, I am joined by my ride-along friend. That name is all right.
No, it changes from Monday to Monday, but that's okay because I suspect we all know what you mean.
Of course. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Hardworking and restful.
Work as well.
You see the comparison, hardworking but restful.
Yeah, so there's a balance.
All right. Well, as the Jamaicans would say, big things are going all the time in a riser. Always.
You switched upon me there, okay? This is independence. Let's stay local.
Okay, I agree with that. Okay. Yes, a riser is always on the move, always looking for innovative ways to meet prospective members and to interact with current members. Always finding some way to have their presence felt.
Well, we are supposed to remember we are local. We are 79, you know.
Yeah.
Big
79 years.
Big numbers. We're hitting big numbers.
Wow.
Yeah. And do I get that right? Yes.
Yeah.
So we pride ourselves on being there for the communities, meeting you where you are, and offering solutions. So on Saturday afternoon, the National Celebrations Committee staged the Youth Expo. And that was a bringing together of young businesses. So you had anything from popsicles to photography. Okay. The photography was neat because you expected a painting here or there, but the clean photography, well presented, stuff that you'd like to have in your home.
Okay.
Some things that you never even imagined. So wildlife being captured right here. We had things like teas, and this was particularly interesting, like a Morbi package. So you had Morbi, aniseed, all that you need. For
Okay.
So you didn't have to guess about the proportions. You put this amount of Morbi and maybe a little aniseed and everything put together there for you.
Coming to just to interrupt you, that I like that trajectory. Why? I'm seeing, not as fast as I would like to, but I'm seeing Grenadians sort of gravitating to Grenadian
which is
herbs
good.
And so forth now.
So quite a bit of that.
I have made a vow that I'm going to get off the co-approval and all this kind of pressure tablets and just resort to my cinnamon and Morbi back. And it's working.
Well, I would like to suggest that you do that along with your doctor. Making sure that you have doctor's advice. Don't just go self-medicating now. But just to say that we were there to support these local businesses. Of course, you had your regular sugar cakes and things, but we had cakes and clothing. We did have a challenge with the wind, so bonnets and things, were flying away, but that's part of the fun. And we were really there to support these local businesses, providing solutions for you, whether it is by way of loans or your savings, and maybe not on the spot, maybe not right there and then, but at least to get a gauge for you and come up with solutions. So it was a good little interaction. Some of them were already members, and they did ask about the AAA, so it's good to know that the word is out there.
Could you remember one of them name off your bat, so it make them feel extra special this morning?
You know what? I did not take the names of the persons, but John is the photographer, John Griffith.
Okay. John.
I would see John around with his camera and not know how exactly he presents his work.
Okay.
But the presentation was very excellent. And then there was Aquino Romain. I didn't know he was into those frozen popsicles. So it's all local and very well presented as well. I didn't want to say names to run the risk of leaving anybody out, but then I can't call all the names. And the candles, you had very uniquely, I think it was lighting, presented candles. So it was a wide array of, albeit sometimes some of the presentations may have been small, but I would like to ask our people to support these initiatives more. Because, and what I noticed, and I want to commend our young people for that, is that some of them work, but that's a side gig, it's a side hustle. And it says that you're making ample use of your time, and there is ambition there. So you're not just settling. And it's the same thing that we would advocate, that you have more than one income stream. So there, you have your 8 to 4, but you also have what you do on the side, and that makes a big difference. So it was all good. It ties into something that actually we are going to do for Independence Week, which is next week. So Monday to Friday, we're inviting you to come down to the Bruce Street store, Bruce Street St. George, and we're going to have under the tent outside. If you saw Taste and See Tuesdays, we spoke about it at Christmas time. It mimics that. So you'll have your local businesses coming out with anything and everything, and a lot of independent stuff. So you'll have jewelry, clothing, punch cream, and cakes, and preserves, candles, pain-killing meds, all topical, all of that kind of thing. So it's going to all be happening at Brew Street.
Just aligning with the occasion.
Yes, this is what it is. It is, we're celebrating 52, and we do have our young people and people. Because in this case, it's not just about young people. Saturday it was a youth thing. This for our event, Ariza's event, it is businesses, local businesses that, and it's good to see a lot of byproducts, because we talk about agro-processing and revitalizing the industry and so on. And so I think we're going to see a lot of that.
Okay. And in addition to that, Ariza has this interaction coming up with the folks from TAMCC coming up.
Well, we had that, but it will continue.
Okay.
And we will go out to the schools as well. So we will meet you with the solutions. We have a very interesting week. You'll hear about it after. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag. There's something great happening this week as well, but I can't say what it is. But as soon as it happens, you'll know.
Let it be news.
It'll be surprise.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting. So we were inviting folk to come along, let us know. And to as I said, let us know, meaning let us share your business with us, share your business ideas even. We have a business unit that will work along with you. But in this case, we're offering you the platform to display and sell your goods.
Okay.
And it's all Grenadian, it's all local, it's all good.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so I know some people are going to get the independent outfits.
Yeah.
Because we have clothing as well.
Okay. Right.
You're looking for a hat? What are you looking for? A tie, a scarf, something?
Look at the size of my head. You think hat go fit me?
Remember, these people are doing crochet and so it's custom made. Okay. I'm not commenting on the size of your head. I'm only saying that custom made.
No. I'm throwing word for a guy, Dante. You always say it's a whole day work to trim me. You know?
Oh, dear. What a thing. So we say kudos to Sherry Ann Noel as well, because I think she was one of the main organizers.
Right.
And so we were happy to partner with them. And we're also happy to welcome them, those who are participating next week, for a whole week of what's going to be our Independence, Taste and See, our Spicy Grenada, all things Grenadian, you name it, it'll be there.
I'm looking forward to the Taste and See.
You're going to be there?
All the time.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah. And this one is spicy.
Yeah, Taste and See. Yeah. The taste part.
So with the Christmas, but the Christmas time, remember we had different businesses. Businesses, it didn't really matter too much. It was just all things Christmas, but this is all things local.
I challenge the producer of Sweet Surprise Punch Cream to make an independence version. With the red, green, and yellow in the bottle. Not painting the bottle, but in the product itself.
The colors.
I'm holding on to Miss McQueen and Mr. and Mrs. McQueen on that challenge. Let me see how creative they can.
Well, let's see. And then you're going to bring that sounds good.
Yeah,
so you're going to bring them in?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, bring them in. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they have to come.
That sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Well, Josephine, thank you as always. And Ariza is always, finding that way to connect with the people, and that's more than commendable.
Remember, we've been around for a while.
Yeah, 79.
100% local.
Yeah,
and we have to be where our people are.
There are two folks that I'd like you to say hello to. Valdan Williams. He's all the way in Toronto. You see, he's just showing that he's going to clean his snow, and he's envious.
Oh, there he goes. Hi, Valdan. I'll send you some sunshine.
Yes, definitely. And also, Sylvina Charles says good morning.
Hi, Miss Charles. Sister Charles, how are you?
All right.
Good. Let's send them some sunshine up the road.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough, eh?
Yeah, it's tough.
But never mind.
No, that's okay.
We
That's
have
their
rain,
choice.
they have snow. That's the way it goes.
That's choice.
Yeah.
That's choice. That's a choice thing.
Yes.
All right, folks, that's it for Ariza's Moment this morning. Thanks again to Josephine and the team at Ariza, the entire team. Good morning to you guys. And we look forward to our Money Wise program on Wednesday and then next Monday again. So we take that commercial break. When we come back, I should be talking with some of my counterparts in the independent song competition. Yeah, I'm supposed to have Big J and Shireen this morning as we try to engage with them with the competition coming on Saturday. Let's take that break. Bye-bye, everybody.
My name is Liselle Walcott. I'm a staff nurse at the General Hospital for the past 16 years. At the Infection Control Department, we do surveillance for communicable diseases or hospital-acquired infections. We do outbreak investigations. So any issues we have, we would investigate it, find out the cause, and we would do recommendations and interventions to all relevant departments. Thus far, with Mount Sinai, we are looking at ways of improving hand hygiene. Hand hygiene has been proven to be one of the most important practices you could do to break the chain of infection. Working along with Mount Sinai, I foresee that it would be a very good thing for us. They are looking into the products that we use, the practices that we do. Going forward, we'll be able to achieve a very high level of compliance and safety across the board for everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Rose from the Rose Garden, and I just wanted to let you guys know of the GBN All Down Fest happening on the 31st of January at Pearls in St. Andrews. I was there last year and it was a great experience. There was different kinds of all down. There was wild meat, there was chicken, there was salted meat, and all other kind of all down. And the cooks was very good. So there's also wine tasting and other things happening at the event. So come out and support the GBN All Down Fest on January 31st at Pearls in St. Andrews. It starts at 10 a.m. in the morning and goes on until, and I could let you guys know it's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
GBN's Oil Long Fest is proudly sponsored by Glenelg Spring Water, Grenville Credit Union, the Marketing and National Importing Board, Echo Blue Limited, Rush Distributors, Grenada Cooperative Bank, Grenada Paper Products, Hubbard's, Superb Distributors, and Grenada Motor Club.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side. Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click sign me up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
This Valentine, celebrate under the stars at Love Fest. Saturday, February 14th at Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Featuring all the way from Antigua, Burning Flames. Also live, Sabrina Francis, Rita, and Ultimate Perfections Band, Pan Wizards, and more. Whether you're coming solo with someone special or rolling deep, Love Fest is filled with moments to enjoy, like making your own chocolates and candles. Early bird tickets are sold out. General admission starts at $100. Grab a couple special for only $180 while stocks last. Tickets are available at Grenadian Optical, Eventbrite, and GoToFet.com. Upgrade your experience with our bottle service, Sweetheart Table for Two, or a more private Cupid's Cabana. Love Fest is on Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, starting 6 p.m. at Quarantine Point.
Hey there! Did you know? The GPPA now offers more ways to take control of your health. That's right, copper and hormonal IUDs plus hormonal implants, all available to you. Safe, effective, and empowering options, because your body, your choice. This message is brought to you by the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association through the Build Back Equal project, funded by Global Affairs Canada.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues, and as promised, I've got with me in the studio my good friend, one of the finalists for the Independence Monarch competition that comes up this Saturday. Remember, we always say that we had this plan. Saturday, we're heading first to the Pearls Strip for the Oil Dung Fest, GBN's Oil Dung Fest, which is going to be epic. It starts from 10 in the morning, ends at 8, and then we all going up to the Sutters Bus Terminal to support our artists who are competing in the Independence Song Competition. Shirin Francis is one of them. Good morning, Shirin.
A pleasant good morning to you, Innocent, and let me say good morning to all your listeners and viewers. And it's a real pleasure to be on the program this morning. And I must say, Innocent, I am also looking forward to that oil long competition on Saturday.
Yeah, I know you will put it down. Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, you won't be like dreadlock. You won't grease it down. You go put it down. You put down the oil down.
Certainly. That should I.
Shirin, let's for those who do not know Shirin Francis, I want you to get to know her. Shirin, tell us, who's Shirin?
Innocent, if I go to tell you who I am, that would take the entire morning.
Right, so
but I'm very brief.
The shortened version.
Yes, I'm a mother and I'm also an attorney. I'm very passionate about calypso. I'm from the Virgin Parish of St. David, and Shireen is very passionate about a number of things, but calypso is one of them.
Okay, and how long you've been doing this?
Well, Innocent, I started singing, I think it was in 2006. Yes, 2006 thereabout, as part of the Grenada Union of Teachers week of activities.
Oh, so you actually taught?
Yes, I taught at Presentation College for quite a while, and the Grenada Union of Teachers had, I think it was Teachers Week. I'm not too sure if they still have Teachers Week.
They used to. When I was teaching, we used to look forward to Teachers Week.
You taught as well? Great. So that year I penned a song, I Can't Be Proud. And wow, it took GBSS Auditorium by storm. And I went on later to write a song with the assistance of Elwin McQuilkin, the Black Wizard. Tribute to Michael, the late Michael DeGale. May his soul rest in peace.
Okay. All right. So you've been in this thing since 2006. Last year, I remembered you coming out like a bomb last year with
a bomb. I did.
Yeah, I mean, blow the place up. Okay, but you took a sort of hiatus.
Yes, 2008 thereabout, I took a break, but the break was longer than I expected.
Okay.
And so I didn't do anything between 2008 until last year.
Right.
Yes, until last year.
What could have kept you so long away from calypso?
I always love calypso, and I always say, next year I'm going to come back next year. But Innocent, I'll be honest, every show I attended, every semis I attended, people would be like, Shireen, when you're coming back and sing? We miss you on the stage. When are you coming back and sing? The last person who said that to me, I said, you'll see me on the stage soon.
Okay.
And I kept true to my promise.
Last year?
Yes,
Folks,
certainly.
In case you don't know, this is one of her songs. This is one of her songs that she did last year.
Try in vain, but could never remove that stain. I look around the society and I see my name treated with scam courtesy. You say Peter power hungry, Peter too slimy, Peter only they starting battles he cannot win, and Peter likes to rope others into do the heavy lifting, and when the going gets tough, he calls a bluff. He's never tough enough. Join in, Innocent. I know you know the song.
I know this song, but
you want to put me in trouble with all you wanted.
I can't sing. That's the problem. I know this song well, but I can't sing. All right. I'm seeing my dear Kozo Big J calling. So Big J is supposed to be on the set as well, and we'll bring him on shortly. But Shireen, let's go back to tell us, you had a really good year 2025.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on calypso in general 2025? Coming back into active competition.
Yes. Innocent, I think the quality of the calypsos last year were exceptional, both in terms of the lyrical content, in terms of the melody, and not only that, the how the artist rendered. I must say it was one of the better years, in my opinion, for calypso in Grenada. So calypso is alive and calypso is well, and we must also ensure that it's also alive and well in the schools, among our juniors. Yes, because I think that is an area where some of us who are more mature artists can go in to assist the younger ones. Yes, but I was very impressed. I think it was one of the great years for calypso in Grenada.
And even from the turnouts and the
Yes.
Magical show, that was evident. I mean, we had a really, really good turnout last year. So I do hope that the momentum goes and goes on to this year as well. That 2026 would even be greater. You placed what? What you placed?
I placed fifth.
Okay.
Fifth alongside Prince Charlton.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're moving out from the competition now in the Magical 2025, coming into Independence. Here you are with this song, and I am loving this song. You have a unique way of putting down, even with your phrasing and so forth. Shireen has for us for Independence the toast. Let's take a listen to the toast.
Who build this nation and say thanks
for their contribution. Those women who labored in the cocoa field and told banana in the rain, men who once got sugar cane on their shoulders. They left for us this sweet homeland. Oh, their hard work, sweat and tears left us values to feast on for years.
Don't be afraid.
Shireen, you ain't taking it.
There's no substitute.
Family and friendship.
Never you dilute. Listen, they didn't have much to show, but good values overflow. The blueprint for us to follow. The estate worker, I'll always remember.
So Independence Day,
raise our toast unto them and say, Innocent, could you imagine on Saturday?
Well, I see you put down a kind of thing in last year. I say, hey, Shireen, I wait, you know.
But you know, Shireen is also having fun on a lighter note. It's important to enjoy what you do. And when I'm on stage, man, I'm enjoying every moment.
You put aside the attorney thing.
Yes, of course, of course. Of course.
Shireen,
you have to put aside it aside sometimes.
I am forced at this time, folks. I'm going to take a quick not even a commercial break. I'm just gonna have a quick pause as I bring on Big J to the set. So we take a quick break. All right, we'll be right back. Big J is joining us on the program. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Yo, my beautiful people, it's all about Oil Down Fest going down on Saturday, January 31st. And right now, this is a special invite for you. You know you could cook. You know somebody that could cook. You have an auntie that could cook. You have a granny that could cook. You have a brother or sister, anybody you know that could cook. Or you could cook. You can register today. You can register right now. It's Oil Down Fest. I'm telling you, January 31st, you don't want to miss it. You know you're bad on our Oil Down, so register and come and win some prizes. I'll see you there. Yeah.
Welcome back, Shireen. Let us welcome Big J.
Yes, certainly. Good morning to my, colleague, Big J.
Yeah, the Calypso thing is a profession, you know.
It is.
It is a profession.
It is. We are creatives.
And we have to start conducting ourselves as professionals.
Certainly, I agree.
Yeah, gone are the days when Calypso was Bajans. Yeah. Big J, good morning. Kozo.
Morning, Grenada, Carriacou, and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean.
Shirin was there boasting and bragging how she go beat you in Independence comes. But she tell you in the face.
Yeah, she tell, well, boy, Shirin is a lady, you know. She had the mother thing, you know.
Yeah.
And mothers like to correct. She know what she's saying. On top of that, she professional again.
You understand? Yeah, you have to tread cautiously.
Of course.
But Innocent, I always go out to do my best. But on another note, I like the camaraderie, I must say. Not just between Big G and I, but among all the finalists. You know, we have a very good camaraderie among us. And so I'm going out to do my best.
Listen, I have always said before, all right? I've been a Calypsonian long before I knew it. Right? People start reminding me now when they see me sing. They say, boy, in Tivoli RC school as a little boy, when you come in harvest, it's only Calypso, you're whining like a yay and stuff, and you know all songs. But I've grown into Calypso, and it's part and parcel of me. And I've gotten to understand that what happens in a competition should not, and in 99% of cases does not affect that personal relationship among us. There are folks who tell me, you and Scala talking? I say, I say, me and Scala, I call Scala, Scala call me when Scala has a new song, the first person he sends it to is me. You understand?
Yeah.
Because we understand that the competition is the competition.
Exactly.
And people do what they think is necessary to win a competition, but it does not affect that relationship. She didn't sing about on me. I mean, she go get it back this year, but I mean, she'll get it back this year, but I mean, that's okay. But here we are.
But also it could be a Grenada thing, because I was listening to a Trinidad program, same radio TV program with Charles Marshall.
Yeah, Charles.
And he was bigging up the camaraderie between our soca artists.
Yeah.
Because when one on stage, they call up the next one, and if you see live flip going wrong, with all of them coming together, and you're saying, but look, a couple months ago, Modi was coming up against
Little Kerry.
But look, they're here together, and in one, so maybe it's just that spice unity in us.
Yeah, well, even that guy that came up for Carnival from Trinidad, the last Bajan in Calypso, what's his name again?
Kurt Allen. Kurt Allen.
The night in semi-final in Progress Park, Kurt Allen, there we were in front of the stage together, and he called Kenny Phillips in Trinidad because Kenny and I close. He said, Kenny, what kind of man Innocent is? He said, all Calypsonians singing on Innocent this year, and here he is in front of the stage jumping and clapping for them. Because that's what Calypsonians do. I don't take it personal. If Calypsonians say what they have, it's all part of the song. But nonetheless, there's the rivalry has to be healthy.
Of course.
Has to be clean. There must be certain boundaries and parameters. Sometimes you overstep a little bit, but the friendship remains. So Big J, having said all that, Shirin Bosen.
What more you want me to say? She said all of that. What more you want me to say?
I want to hear your twist on it.
I'm a young sister.
Well, boy, Innocent, I mean, on Saturday, I think we're gonna have a good show. If you just take preview of the semi-final,
yeah, man, it was up
there. You could hear people talking about the level of Calypsos and thing. The pedigree is high, and so I think we're gonna everyone, wish them best, and we're gonna give good account of ourselves. And
what do you think are your chances?
Boy, my chances is
as good as anybody else's.
Yeah, fine, as good as Shirin and the rest. Yeah,
certainly.
Folks, in case you haven't heard, here is Big J's contribution for the Independence celebration. He calls this one "Keep the Flag Flying High."
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Where are you here now? Oh, you're playing from here. Good, lovely.
Hey, listen to me. All your cuss, young brother. All your cuss right down to his mother. Just because he didn't put your flag on the poster. Well, how come me forget the Spice Land Grenada? But how all you get patriotic so? And when the anthem play, it's disrespect you just show. But listen, if you want to see we flag flying high, there are some little things all that we could try. Why don't you support local industries and buy from local businesses? This little blight to keep we flag flying high.
That's the part I like it. You have a way like you just, I don't know. That high. I said that is Big J.
That is me.
That is Big J.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Big J. That's Big J. And I must confess, the songs that are in the well, even some of the folks who did not make it into that 14 that come up against a superstar, I think the level of songs were really good this year.
Definitely.
And I am so regretting that I didn't compete.
And I'm so glad.
You know, but generally, what are your take on the level of patriotism that we are seeing this year as it relates to the 52nd celebration? Ladies first.
Ladies, as always.
Yes. In a sense, since the 50th, we seem to be on a high. And I see it this year. I see the town, the colors, the flags are up. People are very proud to be Grenadians. So I see a very high level of patriotism this year, continuing from the 50th anniversary celebration. And we have to be proud as Grenadians. Right. I think we have achieved a lot. And if I may, it's Grenada at 52, anchored in faith, guided by purpose. Yeah. A very timely theme.
Yeah, that's Big J. What's your take?
To be honest, saying the 50th was huge. It was, it was a real big celebration, and kudos to 51 and 52. We're trying to live up to the 50th. And I must be just to reinforce what Shirin said. I seen the patriotism. We there and. Yeah, Grenada at 52, not too far. From 100, 48 more. And we keep going, and we keep going strong.
As a matter of fact, Soca Ray had that song for the next 48.
For the next 48, I could remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning to you, Soca Ray.
Yeah. And to all the artists who took part. As usual in every competition, that personal thing gets in the front sometimes saying, oh, how did I want to make it and I didn't make it. But I always say, when an artist, well, for me, after I lost last year and everybody, how you feel? I say, what you think about the judging? I say, hey, I was singing, I couldn't sing and judge for myself. You understand? So, we always get that. But it lasts for a little while.
Yeah,
right. The ego goes back down eventually. But I think there was a very good cadre of songs, and the camaraderie. The camaraderie is what I really like to see with the artists. And I just want to wish all of you the best come Saturday night.
Yes, certainly.
Sorry I ain't hosting that one. I think I had to have a conversation with Cox and say, Coxie, let me do the one. I don't think he could do justice as me. Coxie, good morning. But I want to wish you all the best. Anything you all want to? Anybody you want to, as we just say, big up out there and touch your fan base and
well. The whole 100, how much we are? 110 strong? Yeah, everybody out there. I just want to emphasize that, it's a free show. So, all these goodies for free. Make it a date and don't be late. Pass by the oil down first. Make sure you charge up.
Yeah.
And then come to the bus terminal.
Get your backpack ready and come up.
That's it, man. And one more thing, I wish everyone a blessed and happy 52nd birthday.
So after you win the crown, you'll come back and talk with me?
Why not?
Okay. Yeah. You see how provocative I could be at times?
Very provocative. Very provocative.
Shirin, tell me.
I want to say a special thank you to my team. In Sync Studio. Teacher Eddie, I want to say a special good morning to you for the hard work that you've put in. Talking about hard work, cannot speak about hard work and crafty writing. And said the toast is just allow me. It focuses on different aspects. It focuses on different categories of workers who have contributed to the nation building of this country. You have the estate workers.
I like the travel.
The travel workers.
You have some people that don't know what is travel.
Yeah.
Them young children,
they don't know what is travel. The fisher folk. The teachers, and I don't want to be too long, but especially that verse, that fourth verse about the teachers, Campesh, Griot. These are former principals of various secondary schools in St. Andrews, These are real people.
Yeah.
Former principal of SAS and the Presbyterian school and so on. These are real people. So each of these verses and highlights the sacrifices that these persons would have made. So I must say kudos to Mr. Lloyd Pantru, Mr. X, and the toast is so fitting and so appropriate for. He
has a unique way of coining, putting events correlated, in order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has that speciality.
Yes.
Really
so
does.
so I must say thank you so much, and I have a very hardworking team with me. I wouldn't mention everybody this morning, but I have as I said, it's a teamwork. Yes, it's a teamwork. And of course, I cannot forget the fans, those who called, the supporters, and Innocent, even you. In terms of pushing the music, you are doing a tremendous work. So keep
I'll get an award one day.
You'll get an award. Why not?
Yeah. No, but I think it's obligatory for me, not just because I'm a Calypsonian as well, but really and truly, Calypso is we.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And I don't pretend that. Mm-hmm. I don't put my mouth in a bag to say this. Calypso is the only music I really enjoy.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, so I would push it. I don't think there's any other radio personality that would call artists and say, "Where's your song? I want you to send me your music." No, but I do it.
And that is commendable, that is really commendable.
So, lady and gentlemen, Shirin and Big J, I want to wish you all the best. Superstar is waiting. I should be having Superstar together with me here tomorrow, and hopefully KJ. Yes. I'm trying to give all the finalists the opportunity to come in and touch base with the fans and
Good of you, sir.
Yeah, so.
And let me just encourage as many persons as possible to come out to the Sauterres bus terminal at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Come to witness probably what would be the greatest independence finals of all times, Innocent.
Yeah.
And on that night, we will be raising a toast.
Yeah. she will plan that thing, boy. She will. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for sharing your time with us, and we look forward to a great event on Saturday night. And I just want to wish you all the best. At the end of it all, the people who are adjudicating, they make the decision as who is that person or persons that top the list, and the judge's decision is always final. Definitely. Love in the house, as Impulse would say. Love in the house. Folks, that's it for the conversation. We take a quick break and then we get back into some great music. Don't you go anywhere.
Thank you.